what is going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Before I get started, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe if you haven't already done that. We're on the road to 75,000 subscribers, and I would love you to join me on this journey. So hit subscribe right now and join the fam. And also, guys, go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so go follow me on all of those. And if you guys enjoy this video, please hit that like button down below. It shows so much support, and it really helps me out. And as you guys know, I recently started a Facebook account, so you can add me on Facebook and we can be Facebook friends, so go do that. Link is in the description. And finally, be sure to turn on the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. Thank you. But once again, I am coming back at you guys with another creepy video, and today we are on episode 3 of the scary phone call stories. And this scary story is called A Call from My Brother. So, A Call from My Brother is very similar to the video I talked about yesterday. It's very similar to that, but instead of him calling himself, it's his brother calling him. But enough of the jibber jabber, let's get right over to the story. A Call from My Brother. My brother and I went to college together, and we shared a small 2-bedroom apartment. We were both very different. He always went to bed early, and I always stayed up till all hours of the night. One evening, he came home from college looking exhausted and went straight to bed. I stayed up in the living room watching TV and playing video games. Around midnight, I was getting tired, so I decided to go to bed. Just then, the phone rang. When I answered it, an automated voice of the operator said, "You have a collect call from." The thing was, when it got to the part where the other person is supposed to identify themselves, it was my brother's voice. He sounded desperate, and the noise in the background sounded like he was just off a busy interstate. I turned around. From where I was standing, I could see clearly my brother lying in his bed, asleep, and his cell phone was lying on the kitchen counter beside me. I was so unnerved that I refused to accept the call. I was shaking, and I barely managed to get any sleep that night. And that is the end of that. Once again, it is a very short story, but it's also very creepy. It's one of those stories that I would love to know more. Like, what happened next? Did he tell his brother when he woke up the next day? What happened? The other thing I want to know is, how do we know which one's even the real brother? Like, what if his real brother was out there on the interstate and genuinely needed help, and he was calling his brother, but the thing in the bed was a doppelganger of his brother? Or it could have just been the other way around. The other thing could have been calling his brother as a doppelganger. The thing on the phone was the doppelganger of his brother, trying to manipulate the brother into thinking that was him. Man, these calls are so freaking confusing. Like, when there's always involving two people that are the same, it just confuses me. Like, I start thinking, which one's the doppelganger? And my question to all of you guys for question of the day is, what do you think this was? Do you think it was a doppelganger? Do you think it was a problem with the phone line? Maybe it was like running a week late or something like that. This message, this automated message, maybe it was his brother calling like a week before and it only just came through now. Maybe it was something like that. Could have been something really innocent like that. But I'm starting to think that maybe it was a doppelganger. But my question is, I don't know which one the doppelganger is. Do you think it was the doppelganger that was in bed, or do you think the doppelganger was calling him? Let me know what you guys think. That is question of the day. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button down below, and let's see if we can go for 68 billion likes on this video. I would really appreciate that. And if you guys didn't see yesterday's video, which is another phone call one, that is episode 2. And if you're ready to see episode 4 tomorrow, which should be the final one, I'm not sure. I think there is 4 or 5. But whatever they are, they'll be probably creepy. And remember the most important thing of all, guys, chase your dreams. I love you all. Peace out. Don't let anybody bring you down, yo.